Hey, Duke here again. More on the positional footwork lesson plans. So this is positional footwork number 2. This is going to talk about pivoting in our stance to allow ourselves to change our direction from a standing position, but to angle to where our opponents are moving to in a way that doesn't move us forward nor back, but just pivot one way or the other. So to pivot, we go to our same stance, and I like to use, you can't really see it, but I like to use a X on the ground to help. Go back to my standard guard, left foot forward, and so if I'm tracking and want to turn my facing towards my left, I'm going to, with about 60 to 70% of my weight on both the balls of my feet now, with only about 30 to 40 proportional on my heels. So I'm on the balls of my feet, and was doing the same thing in the previous video, by the way. I'm going to step with my back foot and then pivot the front foot. Step with my back foot. So see how I'm moving 90 degrees, pivot, nice and simple. And if I have an X on the floor, I make sure I'm doing that. And this is very floaty footwork. See how that goes? Okay. To move in a pivot towards my right, as if my opponent is going to my right front, it's different. My front foot has to react first by pivoting to the right, and then I follow up with the back foot. See that? See how it's different? I can't leave this foot here and then go that way with the back foot. I'm going to hurt my knee. So we pivot there and then come back around and finish. See that? Okay, all right. So again, we can do these pivoting. This pivoting doesn't have to be 90 degrees. It can be, 10 degrees. It can be, 180 degrees once you get used to it, right? Okay, that's a little harder, but if I need to really put my front facing quickly to my far left, I'm just going to step bigger and go that way. Or if I need to get back over here, I'm back over here, right? Okay, so pivots. Start with small pivots, even just 45s instead of 90s. Okay, pivots. Very important. And yes, there's a lot of different ways to make those pivots as well. This is the fundamental. This is early fundamental pivoting. Thanks.